right, so this is what the case looks like. Very nice. I guess these things have to have a case because it does have quite a few parts in there. All right, let's open these up. Got little arrows here indicating. Hopefully we're not gonna have all kinds of stuff flying out of there. Looks like some kind of maybe manual and some tools in there. A little wrench, Allen screw, and it appears to be like a set of extra brushes. Well, that's really cool. So it looks like we have a bunch of accessories here, but let's go ahead and just go straight to the grinder here. I think is what they call it. I guess we could call it a Dremel. Wow, that actually feels really good. A lot more heavier than I thought it was gonna be. So here is the front of it, and looks like this piece unscrews here. So here we have where you put in, you know, like a drill bit or whatever you want to put in there. And there's a button right here that stops it. You can lock it in, that way you can tighten and untighten the little holder there. Cable seems to be fairly long, I would say about 4 feet or so. So here on the side of the grinder, we can see that there is the speed adjustment. So it looks like this is just a set speed of 1 through 5. And then you got off on the way on the top. Well, actually it is not 1 through 5 because there's a lot more clicks in between. It looks like it has a lot more increments than that. All right, so that looks pretty awesome. Let's move on here. It looks like we have an extension. So this is made to go on the grinder, and then, you know, you can have like a flexible wand in your hand. So this is a really cool addition. I think most of these tools come with this. So here looks like we have some kind of shield. And I think the way all this little accessory stuff go on is pretty simple. You just unscrew that. Yeah, there we go. Put this on and then screw this back on. So now you kind of like have a shield. So here we have, it looks like some kind of little routing tool or something. Put the grinder in here and then put a blade in there, and then you can move this thing. And it might be for a bunch of other things too, I'm not sure. But in any case, it has this little adapter here. So in this one, looks like we have a bunch of little, okay, yeah, so they're just little tiny grinding discs. And that's a pretty generous amount in there, I guess. And this, I'm not sure what this is. So it looks like of some sort of compound or something. I don't know if this is probably a buffing compound now that I think about it. So I kind of stuck my finger in there and it feels like a little bit like a clay or a rubbing compound. And now we go to this little kit here, and it makes sense what that compound was. It appears to be for the buffers there, those little foam pads right there. So let's pop this thing open. It's nice that it comes with this, nice and organized. But here you can see, guys, there's a bunch of little attachments here that you can grind with. And then we have like these little slip-on sandpaper looking stuff. I guess that goes on this little tool here. And here's the adapter for the buffers, I think. Also, they give you a little wheel wire. That's really nice if you wanted to, you know, clean something metal off, like metal threads or something. And also in here, there's actually drill bits. There's definitely a lot of pieces in there. Large grinding disc. So it appears to be like sanding pads, like a stick-on sand pad. And look what else it comes with, guys. It actually comes with a little saw. That's so cool. Oh, it definitely comes with a bunch of different cool stuff. All right, so I got the little grinder plugged in. Let's go ahead and see if it works here. So I'm going to go ahead and go one down. Okay, so it does have intervals. As I go down slowly, it seems to speed up. So every click definitely speeds it up a little more. That's full speed right there. And that's not that loud either. It's actually reasonably quiet. So I was kind of curious what the RPM was, and it says from 8 to 30,000. I don't know if that's correct. It doesn't seem that way, but maybe it is. All right, so I think I finally figured out how to put the extension on. On the extension part, there is flexible rod that goes in there. And all you do is you got to pull it out, because it actually pulls out. And then you can put it in the grinder part. And then after that, you can tighten it right here. So once you tighten that, and then you can put this on it. So here we have the other end. Let's go ahead and try to make it go. And there it goes, it's spinning away. So the wrench and the Allen wrench that they give you is for putting on tools. Like the wrench fits on there, and the Allen wrench is actually here for this hole. That way you can hold it still when you put the new tool on. Put it on there, tighten it up, and then just torque it. And now we have this little tool on that we can put a little sanding paper on here, and the way you tighten that is with the screwdriver there. As it tightens, it'll expand and it'll hold the sandpaper. So now we can give it a little spin. And that's the way that works. So another cool little tool that it includes is this little chuck here for the drill bits, looks like. As you can see there, you can put, you know, a drill bit in there or whatever other tool you need and clamp it really good. So that's really cool. I think I would probably use this more. So yeah guys, as you can see, this is a pretty cool little kit. And it's definitely got all the little parts you would need to get started. So if you're into crafting or just building or you have a little hobby, then this is something that's definitely useful to have.